Okie dokie. Let's see here. So, um, we're gonna choose a Centaur game. It's the longest game you had, and go over some stuff. Check it out. Obviously, a lot of deaths here. Just off glance. Okay. Let's go into the replay. Excuse me.
It is your turn to pick.
Okay.
Thou art a devil.
So, okay. So, I would say itemization off the bat is a poor choice. Um, Going against, at least when I look at this lane, a Juggernaut, and I would think Shadow Shaman, not Pugna, but regardless, in my head, immediately, I need regen. Um, you know, Shadow Shaman will hold you down, Juggernaut will spin. I know, again, I know it's not Shadow Shaman, but in retrospect of just thinking of the lane, your itemization is way too greedy, and I don't like the I don't like the extra gauntlets of strength. So it's either tangos or iron branches, right? Um, Personally, with Centaur, I prefer um, you know, the way you approach it is you just gotta think. So in this lane, the most basic thing you think of is okay, Shadow Shaman and Jugs versus you, Centaur and Pugna. That's you guys, right? In your opinion, the first 5 levels, do you win that lane? Me personally, I would say no. I think you lose against a Juggernaut and Shadow Shaman because right at level 3 with Jug Spin, holding you down, unless Shadow Shaman's out of position. But I don't think you're really a threat to them. So in my head, okay, itemization is okay, I gotta keep the wave close to my tower. I have to get as many last hits as I can. I have to be aware that if Shadow Shaman steps out, I can kill him. Still, even then, it's hard to kill Shadow Shaman, right? Jugs, I mean, if he's smart and plays accordingly, you're not gonna kill him because he has a healing ward. You know, he has spin for dispel. So the way I'm looking at this lane is I need to get my last hits because this is a lane that we're gonna lose. We're gonna try to win it, but matchup wise, you're gonna lose unless they suck, right? So what I would do is I would grab Quelling Blade, I would grab some Tangos, and then you can get a ring of protection, or you can like personally, my itemization here is 2 ring of protections, Quelling Blade, Iron Branch, and Tango. And you want to approach every game like this, where you're thinking the most very basic itemization. Am I going to win? Am I going to lose? Okay, I'm going to win. I need items that are going to help me win the lane and excel that. Could be boots, could be whatever, Wraith Band, or Bracer, Helmet Dom, whatever. But since we've established that it's a lane that no one can really kill anyone, you know, Regent's a big part of you because of the lockdown they have and the spin, Jug Spin, and you're slow. So the reality is you need to concentrate on defensive items. So me personally, again, I would do uh, Quelling Blade, Tango, Iron Branch, and then like 2 sets of Ring of Protection. And then I would go quick Vanguard in this lane. But that's just me. You could also do the Bracer build as well if you don't do the Ring of Protection. I'm spending a lot of time on this because this is very important, right? This literally dictates the first, 5 levels of who's going to be ahead and who's going to whatever. And also, as a tanky person, and we've discussed this previously, you want to go here and block their wave. So ideally, you challenge this bounty. If you can't challenge it, fine, you just leave. But you go here, grab the bounty, block, 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 right before you get to the tower, and then the wave instantly pushes. The problem with your level 1 phase is you're already set up to fail. How so? Well, let's break it down. You literally came in with wrong itemization. You don't have much health, like your health's gonna get chipped down, and you can't regen up, see? Right here. And you've already set up to lose the lane. So very important to focus on itemizations and the things you have to do. What you have to do is not stand here. What you should have done, grab the bounty, block, 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 walk over here, the wave pushes, come back here, we're good. 2v1, fuck jugs in the ass, and then take your tangos. Instead, you're low HP with no regen. So this has gone horribly wrong already. So you got your tangos, which is good, but again, you see how it's late? If you previously had the tangos and blocked the wave properly, the wave would be here, you'd be max health, and the jugs would be the one who's being weary. But instead, it's the opposite. So, again, combination of just poor itemization, not blocking the creep wave, and just not being aware. Like, you don't want to trade jugs early. Like right here, you should just aggro this back safely. Because here's what's going to happen, right? Okay, you're sitting there and you're taking hits. You need to understand that right now is not a good time to be doing this. Why? Well, he has tangos, you don't. Pugna doesn't offer any right click or damage or anything, so he can't help you. So you're losing the trade. So don't trade to begin with. Alright, moving forward. So what I would do is try to get this camp to keep the wave on your side. See, instead you're staying here hitting it. I would literally walk up, pull this, and time it to where they... See, it's late now. Oh, okay, so they did that. That's fine. So you clear the wave. That's good. Okay, this is good, this is good. I don't like the early stick. I don't think you personally need it in this lane. See right here, he's out of position. Walk up to him, hit him, fuck him up. A lot quicker, a lot quicker. Right here. Right here, I'm like, oh, this guy. Even here, I'm like, oh, I'm running. See, you're running backwards. So remember, we've established that in the lane, it's hard to kill jugs. So we're going to focus on Shadow Shaman. And it's even hard to kill Shadow Shaman. But we can at least punish him, right? He should never be allowed to do this. You're running away like you're not Centaur with so much health. This is when you actually like tank up and take the trade. Said you do it late, he runs.
Claims that once we made history together.
So you get the wave back. That's good. I would skip the wand here. You don't need it. See again. Look at this again. Lack of understanding. Look at this, right? So you aggro. That's fine. Fail aggro. See, like right here. Hey, buddy. Hi, how are you? How you doing? You okay? I'm just doing a replay review. So right here, you're going on jugs, right? But why are you going on jugs? Why are you manning up? You see, there's a bunch of creeps. You guys have no creeps. He's spinning you down. It's just not a good trade. So good trades are won by having advantages, right? You have no advantage right now. You have no creep wave. You're not. See, he holds you down. So horrible trade, man. Horrible trade. Just understand your position when you're doing a trade, you know? The best way I can put it is if it's a brain dead decision, do the trade. Like he's 20% health, I'm 90% health. That's brain dead. Like I don't have to think to trade, you know? It has to be a brain dead thing. If it's not brain dead, then and you're not sure, I mean, you can go over the replay later and figure it out, but you'll know how to take advantageous favorable trades. Okay, I'm not sure why you. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you're doing here. You should be last hitting, man. Not sure. I'm not sure what this movement is about. You're not gonna kill jugs. So a lot of wasted time there. Probably lost a couple last hits. See the difference between good trades and bad trades? Now here's the thing, right? The problem with this entire thing is aggro. Literally aggro it right here already. And you're do you do it? I don't think you do. See, you're statically doing it. So we've talked about this 1,000 times, right? We want the range creep dead. It is outside of tower range. If I hold alt, oh, it doesn't show it. Oh, oops. I don't know what I did. Anyways, you just aggro there, man. That's it. So you killed the safe lane there, which is good. I think you could have survived though if you literally just didn't have like the yeah, he spun you down, and actually there's nothing you can do here. I take it back. It's still a good trade, but I think if you were just on top of your regen, you would have been alive. Level 3 spin is pretty strong. See, where's the aggro? Instant aggro, man. Where? What is this? There's no aggro. So, pulling camps and aggroing. We're still on that. We're still on that. Now you aggro. Gotta be a lot quicker, man. Okay, right here you don't aggro. Why? Because the range is under the tower, so that makes sense. So we don't aggro it, right? So he uses spin, taking lots of damage. That's fine, I guess, because you have ring of health. I don't know. Okay, so you have to be the position 4 as well. So we're hitting this, right? We're hitting this, cool. Okay, immediately right here, you know after this creep, the wave is gonna push. So sacrifice the creep, man. He's not pulling. Go, grab the creep, and pull so that when this dies, the wave meets it. Immediately. Immediately. You have to do 2 positions. Like, you know, if my safe lane leaves me, I have to pull. Because I need it pulled. If it's warded, I need to buy a sentry. And it's the same with you. Forget this. skip that, walk here, grab the creep, and pull it in time. Now the wave pushes. See? Okay, this is horrible. This is so bad. This is 0 sense of like just looking at your health. Like, okay, right here. Alright, you're low. Okay, why are we going back in? Because you're going for this guy? Let me give you a hint. He turns into a chicken and runs away even if you burst him down fully, which you don't have the capable means to burst him down. See? So your support's just kind of like being aggressive for no reason. Just let him die. There's nothing you can do there. The best way I can tell you is this, man. It's like you want to like think a couple steps ahead and you want to commit. Like every time I see your centaur, you're going in, you're trading, and then you're going back. Thanks, buddy. Thank you. Yeah, so you're going in and you're going back. The way I look at centaur is like I'm going in, I'm going in, I'm going in, and pretty much like, all right, they're trading me, you know, they're stupid, right? Like, cause I'm gonna retaliate them, whatever. And next thing you know, they're on the defense, right? That's how I look at centaurs. You want to run at them like big boss. You don't like, oh, try to go on this person and then run back, or oh, try to hit them and run back. And it's like, you know, it's not like that. It's not like that for centaur, especially when you have your ulti. So like right here, it's okay. So you hit that, you can tango up here. I mean, you're low anyway. So if you're going back, right? If you've chosen to not all in and go back, okay, fine. Live with that decision. Aggro these creeps, right? Onto your range. Aggro these creeps onto your range, and then, you know, like play defensively. If you're going offensively, then fucking go ham and go all in. Don't like go in, run back, like, you know, it's just centaur. Yeah, see, like, and then you run back, and then you're last hitting. Meanwhile, this guy's dying. See, like right here, you go back. See, this is what I'm talking about. You go forward. Why? For no reason. Your movement is so weird. Okay, it's 2v1. You have like one creep that's eventually gonna die in a siege. Okay. Okay, creeps are here. So why go forward? What is the intention of going forward? There's no reason to go forward. Do you want the range creep? If you want the range creep, fine, man. Go for it. But, you know, you have to be wary. It's 2v1. So you're very indecisive. You have to immediately know, okay, I'm going for this range creep. I'm gonna stomp this guy, go for the range creep and back. Be decisive. There's a lot of wasted movement and indecision on your end. Like you're going back and forth when I watch you play.
Look at him go.
So personally, one thing I would do. So this lane is, I mean, we're already at level 4. Yeah, see. I just don't get it, man. I just don't get it. Like, so this is how indecisive you are. Look at this. So you're here, you're chilling, you're gaining your health back, right? Okay, fine. That's what we're doing. All of a sudden, randomly, you decide to walk up. And I don't know what you're doing here. Okay? But like, they see you. They're like, oh, this half health centaur's walking into us. Spells. You know, even if you live here, man, it's horrible. Because by now, if you just stayed here, your health would have been full regen. And then Pugna came back. Yep, 27 last hits in 6.5 minutes. Now the lane is scaling. See? Now It's funny. Listen to this. You have two bracers, you have a ring of health, and you have a tango, and you can't sustain in lane. Why? And I knew this before looking at your replay. You're so indecisive in what you're doing that it's so inconsistent you're getting hit for no reason. That and the bad trades. But that's mainly why you've been at this entire time that I've been watching your replay from level 1 to level 4, even at the start of the lane, your health was so low. Dude, this is against a melee hero. Like, this is against Jug. Imagine against Dro, imagine against, like, actual range heroes that are safe laners. That's when you should be this low. Not against a Jug, not against Shadow Shaman who can barely right-click you. You know, he only gets you with the hold and the spin. That's their play, the hold and the spin. But you're just low all the time. And you're even scared to walk up the lane now, rightfully so, because you're so low. So that's pretty much this entire laning phase. I'll give you one mid-game tip really quick. I'm going to make this really short. So at the start, itemization is everything, man. It's everything, you know? And obviously you struggled at level 1, and that tells me that your itemization was completely wrong. Being greedy with no regen. Not thinking about how the lane will play out. Like, okay, I need to be more defensive in this lane, focus on last hits, get a quelling blade, etc., get more regen. In your mind, you were just like, I'm going 2 straight bracers, I'm getting a tango later, but yet you were trading earlier with Jugs, which was weird because you don't have a tango and he has a tango. So kind of lost there. You need to block the wave so that the wave instantly goes here. You need to focus on the last hits. I saw a couple times where you were like, okay, let me go chase him to the secret shop. Oh, let me run back. Or, oh, let me go forward against Shadow Shaman. Oh, let me run back. And it's like, it's so inconsistent, you know? That just tells me that you're reacting and not thinking. You should know immediately if you're going to go for a range creep and kill it immediately and survive or whatever. You should know when to go on Shaman, stun him, retaliate, whatever, and then it's okay to run back. But what you're doing is kind of like, oh, I'm going to go here. No, I can't. Oh, I'm going to trade him. Oh, I can't trade him. That's what I'm seeing right now. A lot of indecisiveness. And that just comes with knowing when you can trade, or knowing when you can get the last hit, or knowing, you know, when to leave if they're harassing you here when you're blocking. Like, you have to know. But you're going back and forth, and it's actually causing you a lot of inconsistencies and deaths, and you're missing out on last hits. You are behind the safe lane. Yeah. Not going good. Your movement is so weird, man. See, like right here, what stops you from just aggroing this right away earlier? I don't want to spend too much time on this, but like right here, you just aggro, man. It's not hard. You aggro, it goes here, you let it kill the range creep, you kill the stuff, and you're under tower and you're safe. You know? So you're not aggroing enough. So that's another thing. Like, you can't go in there. He'll hold you down and he'll spin. And you're half health again. So alright, so I'm gonna skip now to, let's see what happens. You died again. How did you die again? Your Centaur. He has level 6, okay. Okay, one thing you need to know. Okay, right here. So dude, when you aggro, man, you don't have to go forward. Literally, right where this range creep is, and you know this, you just aggro. You just click here, and then the creeps will literally follow. You don't have to go all the way in. You go in. Look at this. Look how far deep in you go, and then you turn around. And the turn rate slows you down when you turn. Hence why he gets this hold even. But it's just like, so your movement is so weird. There's intention, but then it's kind of like you change your mind.
You're like, oh, I want to aggro. I can't aggro. I'm leaving. It's like, what? So 2 ultis, you die. You should know this. Why? Because they're both level 6. This is poorly played right here. Very poorly played. So right here, even right here, aggro immediately. A-click their portrait and then run. Yeah. You lost this lane already. So this lane is lost. So literally what you should be doing now is not showing up in lane at all. You've fed enough, actually. You should be farming these camps. And then when the wave comes, you play the recovery method. Anything more in this lane is pointless, to be honest with you. Oh, oh. Oh, they're so bad. Okay. Good play, but me personally, let me see. I would see, not see, that's what I was afraid of. So now people are gonna like come here, witch doctors here, etc. They're higher level than you, etc. Just play the recovery method. Okay, I don't think you needed to ulti there. Okay, not sure why you ultied there. Why are we ulting here? What? Let's see. Okay, you guys, it's fine.
Now I'm watching a kill spree.
Okay, you get your Vanguard. Okay, right here, ulti, kill him immediately. Immediately. 3, 4, 5, 6. See? You wait 6 seconds, and then it's weird. Now you ulti. Just to stun him. Horrible. Horrible, man. So, oh man. So if you did it here, right? Okay. Their camera angles are weird. Okay, right here. Literally, ulti. Stomp. Use your shit. You kill him. By the time he walks here, he's close to being dead or almost dead. He'll probably be able to get to throw cast on you. But he is literally, like, if you ulti right here, boom, he's dead. You guys can burst him down. So, I think a lot of things to work on. For right now, the best tip I can give you, and this is actually perfect. Let's do the Mars game, and I will just show you really quickly for 2 seconds how this goes. So give me 1 second. Download this replay. So just to summarize, creep lock the wave at the start. Your starting items need to be very appropriate, not greedy. Understand what needs to happen in your lane. Is it a winning lane? Is it a losing lane? Okay, it's a losing lane. I need items to help me focus on, in that game particularly, blast hitting, sustain, creep equilibrium, right? Like, to the utmost importance. Decision making needs to be more sound. Hey, I'm gonna walk up to trade him. Oh, it's a bad trade. Let me fall back. It shouldn't be like that. It should be like, this is a good trade. I'm gonna walk up to trade him. He needs to fall back, right? Oh, I want to get this range creep. Oh, there's 2 of them there. I got caught. I'm getting spun down and I'm getting shackled. Okay, well, that's how you know you fucked up on your analysis if you're even thinking about it. You're most likely you're not thinking about it. You think about it afterwards. oh, they're both level 6 and I'm around the area. They both have their ults, and for some reason, I'm by myself in front of them. They burst me down with both their ults, I die. That shows me you're not thinking about that. So we need to be aware and think about that. So I'm just gonna jump to level 5 really quick. So I lost this lane. I have 2 deaths. Their Slark is a level, I think, ahead of us now. And literally, this is all I'm doing. Farming. Farming. Yep. Okay, farming, right? Okay, go back. Farming. Farming safely. Rinse and repeat, man. Rinse and repeat. Now, when do I stop doing what I'm doing? When do I stop safely? When it's okay to come back to the lane. You'll see later that we start taking this tower. Why? Because Slark is mid. So I get to farm the lane again. We get to push the tower. I have my ulti if I need to like dive or something like that. So that's how you should be playing. And honestly, I shouldn't even be. I think I walk here because they all come top or whatever. But like, go back to farming. Once I get my blink, you know, I can come online. Particularly in this lineup, and you'll see that in the replay further on. I need blink and BKB because even if I blink ulti, so much damage from Zeus and Tide and like all their shit. So that's what you need to have in your mindset, is when you're strong and you have your core items, you still might need to farm more to get your other item. But that's a whole nother thing. For right now, I would just focus on that, on learning how to play the recovery process. You played that lane like really, really poorly with like not understanding much of just your lane matchup, your item matchup, your decision making. It's very sloppy. We talk about 2v1s and being aware. Oh, my support's not here. I'm not gonna walk up. Versus, oh, my support's here. He's walking up. We'll fuck him up immediately. So very lacking on your awareness. I'll send you the Discord for the summary. But I would work on the things that I previously just mentioned. I'll give you a little 3-point viewpoint to focus on things. You gotta stop dying. And you're dying because of poor laning. You're dying because of poor understanding on when to trade, and you're not taking advantage of like the out of positions supports, or you know, like when to actually like really go on these heroes. And I think that'll take you a far way. You just need to like have like these triggers and determination of when. Like, okay, like for example, I'm playing this recovery pattern, right? Recovery. Okay, my trigger is, oh, as soon as I see Slark in another lane for whatever reason, I'm going back up here. Am I scared of Tide? No, Tide can't kill me. I can walk up to this lane, that's fine. But am I scared of Tide and Snapfire? If he's here, then yeah, I'm totally scared. They can both 2v1 me and burst me down. So until I get more information, that's when I can walk up and do what I do. Same thing with the trade. If I am fighting Tide 1v1, it doesn't take a genius to know that, man, this guy, you know, is way more armor than me. I'll never kill this guy. So then don't trade with them. I won't trade with them at all. That's not my goal, is to trade. But I clear waves more faster than Tide. So it's a stalemate between him and me. But that's just him and me. When another player gets involved, on either side, the other person gains an advantage. Now, will me and, let's say, Largo CM kill Tide? No. But Snapfire and Tide can kill me? Yes. So that is my understanding. So with that understanding, moving forward, that's how I know what my threat/kill condition is. So I'm never going on Tide. You know? And that's what you need to understand with Centaur as well. is those thoughts of understanding in the matchup and laning phase. Anyways, I hope this helps. I'm going to write all of this down for you on Discord, just a couple summary points. Um, focus on those things, and I hope it helps, man. We need to get you back on a winning streak. I know you're, on this 4-game losing streak. You snapped it off here, but even here, if I pull this up, sorry, not the 1v1. Sorry. All of these losses, man, you have over like 16 deaths or some shit. It was pretty bad, like 10 deaths, 3 and 10 off lane, below average net worth. Just tells me that, you know, you're most likely losing the laning phase and not scaling. You should be winning the laning phase, especially against these melee carries, because the melee carries are not that strong right now. I'd understand if you're going against like Dro and all these like crazy, but